The day is over now, and you do not need to carry it any farther. The evening has gently opened around you, and the night has come with its quiet mercy. There is nothing you need to prove here. There is nothing left to finish in this moment. You are allowed to be still. You are allowed to soften. You are allowed to let this day rest exactly where it belongs, behind you now, complete in the hands of God. So take a slow, easy breath in very gently and let it go with no effort at all. Feel the exhale leave your body like a quiet surrender. Another soft breath in and a longer breath out. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. Jesus is here with you. You can rest now. Let your body know what your soul has been longing to hear. You do not have to stay alert anymore. You do not have to keep reaching for one more answer, one more task, one more way to make the day feel settled. It is already settled. It is already held. Even the parts you do not understand are being held with tenderness. Let your shoulders fall. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest without gripping anything. Let your legs become heavy. Let the small muscles around your eyes become soft. Feel how good it is to stop trying for a while. Feel how kind this stillness is. Breathe in gently and breathe out slowly. Jesus is here with you. You are safe tonight. You can rest now. The room around you is quiet, and the quiet does not ask anything from you. It simply welcomes you. It covers you softly, like a blanket laid across the heart. There may still be thoughts moving in your mind, small echoes from the day, unfinished words, little worries, moments that keep trying to replay themselves, but you do not need to chase them away. You do not need to wrestle with them. Let them grow quieter on their own, the way evening light fades from the sky without struggle. Let your thoughts become more distant, more gentle, more like little leaves floating down a slow stream. Watch them drift, let them pass. You are not alone with them. Jesus is here with you, already calm, already kind, already near. Perhaps without even realizing it, you have come to the end of this day carrying more than you meant to carry. The mind gathers things. The heart gathers things. Even ordinary hours can leave small weights behind. A sentence someone said, a look that stayed with you, a task you wanted to complete better, a hope that felt delayed, a tiredness you kept pushing through. But tonight you do not have to sort every piece of it. You do not have to solve it before you sleep. You can bring all of it into the quiet presence of Jesus and let him hold what you no longer need to hold alone. Breathe in slowly, breathe out fully. The day is over. You are safe. Jesus is here. He has not arrived suddenly. He has not entered only now because you remembered to call for him. He has been present all along, through every hour of this day, through every bright moment and every hidden one, through every calm stretch and every restless thought. He has been with you. He was there in the beginning of the morning. He was there in the middle of your hurry. He was there when you smiled, when you worried, when you forgot to pray, when you remembered, when you felt steady, when you felt thin and tired and uncertain. He has been here all along, and now in the quiet of night, you begin to notice what was already true. Jesus is here with you. You are not alone. You can rest now. Imagine his presence not as something loud or overwhelming, but as a steady warmth beside you, peaceful and unhurried. He is not rushing your thoughts. He is not correcting your every memory. He is not standing over you with a list of what should have been done differently. His presence is kind. His eyes are gentle. His nearness feels like understanding before words, like mercy before explanation, like peace before sleep. And because he is here, you do not need to fear the quiet. You do not need to fear the truth of your own heart. You do not need to fear what this day contained. In his presence, even your tiredness can rest. Even your thoughts can slow. Even your heart can soften. Now let your breathing become a little slower again. Inhale softly through the nose, as though you are drawing in peace. Exhale very slowly, as though you are releasing every effort. Another gentle breath in, and pour easy breath out. Let the rhythm of it comfort you. There is no perfect way to breathe tonight. There is only this simple invitation to become aware of how life is still moving through you, how God is still sustaining you, how grace is still present even now. Breath by breath, the body begins to understand that it is allowed to be safe. Breath by breath, the mind begins to understand that it is allowed to become quiet. Breath by breath, your whole being begins to settle under the loving gaze of Jesus. Tonight, Jesus invites you to look back over the day, but not with pressure, not with sharpness, not with fear. He invites you to look back softly, the way one might look across a quiet field in the evening light. Nothing harsh, nothing demanding, just a gentle noticing, a calm remembering, a quiet openness. And as you begin to look back, do not search first for the biggest moments. Do not search first for where you failed or where you felt weak. Let the day come to you gently. Let small moments rise on their own. Let memory move slowly. Let the heart notice without strain. Jesus is beside you in this remembering, and his presence makes it safe to see your day with tenderness. Maybe the first thing you remember is the beginning of the day, when your eyes first opened and morning was still finding its way into the room. Perhaps you were already tired then. Perhaps the day ahead felt uncertain. Perhaps you rose quickly, or perhaps slowly. Perhaps the first thoughts you had were simple, and perhaps they were heavy. But even there, in that first moment of waking, there was breath in your lungs. There was another day given. There was life continuing. There was God sustaining you without fanfare. There was mercy waiting before you had earned anything at all. And now, as you look back, maybe gratitude begins not with something grand, but with something very small and holy. You were carried into another day. You were not forgotten. You woke beneath the care of God. Maybe you remember standing up, placing your feet on the floor, and entering the ordinary flow of the morning. There may have been small routines that asked for your attention. Water running, light coming through a window, the sound of clothing moving, the taste of something warm or cool, the quiet work of beginning. None of these moments may have seemed important then, and yet now they return with a soft glow. How many little mercies are hidden in ordinary things? The body moving, the senses receiving, the world still turning in simple faithfulness. Jesus lets you notice these without needing to force meaning. He simply sits with you as gratitude awakens, small and steady, like a candle in the evening. Perhaps there was a moment when the sky caught your eye today, even if only for a second. Maybe morning clouds were pale and gentle. Maybe the sun lay softly across a wall or a table. Maybe the air itself felt cool or warm against your skin. Perhaps you hardly stopped to notice at the time, and yet now the memory returns as a quiet gift. This beautiful world keeps offering signs of care. Not always dramatic, not always loud, but faithful. The sky above you did not forget to open. The light did not forget to arrive. The earth kept holding you. Creation kept whispering that God is near. And as you remember, your heart can say a small and sleepy thank you. Thank you for light. Thank you for air. Thank you for air. Thank you for another day beneath heaven. Maybe you remember faces from the day. Some were familiar, some only passing. A kind voice, a quick message, a shared task, a moment of eye contact, a nod, a smile. Perhaps a stranger held a door. Perhaps someone checked on you. Perhaps you offered kindness and hardly noticed it. Perhaps kindness came to you in a form so small you nearly missed it. But now, sitting quietly with Jesus, You begin to see that even small human moments can shine with grace. A word spoken gently can become a place of rest and memory. A brief exchange can become evidence that love still moves through the world. And if some interactions were hard today, even then Jesus was with you, steadying your heart, helping you carry what was not easy. Let the memories come without force. Let them be what they are. Some may be bright, some may be bright, some may feel plain, some may be touched with a little sadness or regret. You do not need to turn away from any of them. Jesus is not afraid of your day. He is not afraid of your humanity. He is not afraid of your humanity. He is not afraid of what was messy, awkward, incomplete, or unresolved. He knows all of it already, and he remains near. So you can remember without fear. You can look back without pretending. You can be honest without shame. And in that honesty, something gentle begins to happen. The day no longer feels like a test you must pass. It begins to feel like a path you walked with God, even when you barely noticed his footsteps beside yours. There may have been moments today when you did not feel especially strong. Maybe your patience wore thin. Maybe you forgot something important. Maybe you said too much or too little. Maybe your heart felt distracted. Maybe you moved through part of the day on habit alone, tired and trying to keep going. If those memories come now, let them come into the softness of this night. Jesus does not meet them with coldness. He meets them with understanding. He knows how tired you were. He knows what was pressing on you. He knows the parts of you that wanted to do well. He knows the places where you felt stretched. And in his presence, even regret can become lighter. Even imperfection can be laid down. You are not being judged in this quiet. You are being loved. Hear the gentle whisper of his heart toward you. You do not have to be perfect to be held. You do not have to finish every lesson in one day. You do not have to carry every weakness as proof against yourself. He knows you. He loves you. He is patient with your growing. He is tender with your tiredness. If there is anything from today that still stings a little, imagine placing it into his hands now, not because it never mattered, but because you do not need to keep gripping it. Let him hold what you cannot fix tonight. Let him carry what feels unfinished. Let him bring peace to what remains unsettled. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. Jesus is here with you. You can rest now. Maybe there were little successes today that you brushed past too quickly. A task completed, a burden carried, a choice made with wisdom, a quiet act of kindness no one noticed, a moment when you kept going even though you were tired, a moment when you stopped and listened, a moment when you were more gentle than you used to be. Growth often comes quietly. Faithfulness often looks small, but Jesus notices what others miss. He sees the hidden courage in ordinary living. He sees the way you kept loving when it would have been easier to close off. He sees the restraint, the effort, the tenderness, the honesty, the perseverance. And tonight, he invites you to notice some of that too, not with pride, but with peaceful gratitude. Grace has been at work in you. Perhaps there was food today, simple or abundant, expected or unexpected. A bite of bread, a warm drink, fruit, soup, rice, tea, coffee, water, something shared, something prepared, something received. Sometimes we move through these gifts without stopping to feel the care inside them. But tonight, in the stillness, you may remember the goodness of being fed, the goodness of provision, the simple mercy of enough. Even if the day carried lack in some way, still there were moments when your body was sustained. There was nourishment. There was strength for another hour. There was care tucked into the ordinary. Let gratitude rise for these quiet provisions. Thank you for daily bread. Thank you for water. Thank you for the small ways life was supported today. Maybe there was work in your day, visible or invisible, paid or unpaid, heavy or light, creative or practical, quiet or demanding. Perhaps you gave effort in ways no one fully saw. Perhaps you cleaned, answered, drove, lifted, planned, served, spoke, waited, encouraged, solved, cared, listened, endured. Work can sometimes blur into tiredness, and tiredness can make it hard to remember that even ordinary labor can be holy when it is offered through love. Jesus does not overlook the hidden parts of your day. He was with you in them. He was near your hands, near your thoughts, near your weariness. And now as night settles around you, perhaps you can thank Him, not only for the strength you had, but for the strength He quietly gave when your own felt small. Think of a small moment from today that might have felt almost too ordinary to remember. Maybe the sound of water in a sink. Maybe the weight of a blanket or a coat. Maybe the feeling of a chair supporting you. Maybe the brief relief of sitting down. Maybe the touch of soap on your hands. Maybe the way a room smelled. Maybe the sound of birds outside. Maybe the comfort of familiar objects in familiar places. These things seem so simple, and yet they are woven into the mercy of being alive. Jesus, who walked among ordinary things, who blessed bread and sat at tables and noticed lilies and sparrows, is not distant from these simple gifts. He is present in their quiet goodness. Let your heart grow soft enough to thank Him for small things tonight. There may have been moments today when you felt unseen. Perhaps you carried thoughts you did not say aloud. Perhaps you felt alone in a room full of people. Perhaps you gave more than you received. Perhaps you smiled while feeling tired inside. If that was part of your day, let that memory come gently now. Jesus was with you there too. He saw you. He noticed the hidden ache. He noticed the effort it took to keep moving. He noticed the sigh no one heard. He noticed the longing under the surface. And His presence now is a quiet answer to that loneliness. You were never unseen to Him. You are still not unseen. Even in your most private thoughts, you are known with tenderness. Let that truth rest around you like a warm covering. Maybe there was laughter in your day, even a little, a smile that surprised you, a moment of playfulness, something awkward and funny, a child's voice, a memory shared, a lightness that came briefly and then moved on. Gratitude does not only hold solemn things, it also remembers joy, however small. Jesus is not only present in tears and burdens, He is also near in soft gladness, in the warmth of connection, in the relief of a smile. Let yourself remember any light moments without clutching at them. Just let them glow softly in the heart. They were part of your day. They were gifts too. Thank you for laughter. Thank you for warmth. Thank you for small joy that arrived without needing to be perfect or permanent. And maybe there was sadness too. A disappointment. A door that did not open. A silence you wished had been filled. A longing that stayed with you. A reminder of something missing. Gratitude is not denial. It does not pretend pain was not there. Jesus does not ask you to hide sorrow in order to be peaceful. He only asks you to bring it gently into His presence, where it can rest without crushing you. Tonight you may thank Him not because every sorrow is solved, but because even sorrow is not carried alone. Even sadness has a place to lay its head. Even longing can lie down in trust. Even tears can be held in love. If your heart aches anywhere tonight, let Jesus be close to that ache. He is kind there. Breathe again, slowly and gently. Inhale peace. Exhale pressure. Inhale quiet. Exhale striving. Feel your chest rise and fall like soft waves at the edge of a calm shore. Nothing needs to hurry. Nothing needs to tighten. The body can learn from the breath that this moment is safe. The heart can learn from the breath that God is near. The mind can learn from the breath that it does not have to solve the future in the dark. Just this breath, just this exhale, just this quiet moment with Jesus. He is not rushing you into some perfect spiritual feeling. He is simply here, and his being here is enough. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. Jesus is here with you. You can rest now. As you continue remembering the day, perhaps you begin to notice how many things were quietly held together for you. Paths opened. Time moved forward. Strength came for each hour. Even when you felt uncertain, the day kept carrying you. Even when you were distracted, grace kept finding you. There are many things you did not control today, and yet you were sustained. The world did not collapse beneath your feet. Breath remained. Time remained. Mercy remained. God remained. And now, looking back, you can see that you are not walking through empty space. You are walking through a day already held by divine love. Even the ordinary hours were surrounded by care. Even the unnoticed moments were touched by presence. Imagine Jesus beside you now, calm and untroubled, his presence like still water. He may speak very softly to your heart, not with many words, just enough. Perhaps his voice says, "I was with you this morning. I was with you this afternoon. I was with you in the moment you felt strong. I was with you in the moment you nearly gave up. I was with you in the silence. I was with you in the noise. I was with you when you remembered me, and I was with you when you did not." And hearing that, something in you begins to unclench. The day no longer feels like a lonely journey you somehow survived by yourself. It feels shared. It feels accompanied. It feels seen. Now let your heart begin to release the need to evaluate the day so harshly. You do not need to give it a final grade. You do not need to measure every moment and decide whether it was enough. Let the day simply be what it was, a real day, lived by a real human heart, under the care of a faithful Savior. Some parts were lovely, some parts were tiring, some parts were probably forgettable, some parts may still need healing, but the whole of it can rest now. The whole of it can be entrusted. Let your hands rest open in your imagination if you wish, as though you are placing the day, all of it, into the hands of Jesus. Morning, afternoon, evening, success, failure, joy, concern. Give it to him. Let it go. Think of anything from today that keeps trying to call you back into tension. Maybe a conversation you wish had gone differently. Maybe a decision you are still reviewing. Maybe a task left undone. Maybe words unsaid. Maybe an uncertainty about tomorrow. Gently bring that thing into the light of Jesus' presence now. You do not have to force it away. Just place it before him. Let him look at it with you. Notice how his gaze is calm. Notice how he is not anxious. Notice how he is not alarmed. What troubles you is not too much for him. What remains unfinished is not beyond his care. Let his calm become your calm. Let his steadiness become a place your thoughts can lie down. You do not have to carry this through the night. Sometimes the hardest thing at the end of the day is not the tiredness of the body, but the habit of holding on. The mind reaches back, the heart replays, the spirit stays standing at the door, listening for danger. But tonight Jesus gently invites you farther into trust, into rest, into the holy permission to stop. The night is not asking you to defend yourself. The bed is not asking you to explain yourself. This quiet is not asking you to fix the whole world before you sleep. It is only asking you to receive what God is giving now. Rest, mercy, safety, presence. You can loosen your grip. You can release the day. You can let the darkness become gentle, because Jesus is here with you. Remember a simple good thing from today, something almost hidden. Perhaps a comfortable fabric against your skin. Perhaps a breeze through an open space. Perhaps the sound of rain or distant traffic or a fan humming steadily. Perhaps the way light changed in a room. Perhaps a clean cup, a made bed, a soft towel, a familiar path, a quiet pause between tasks. These little things are not too small for gratitude. In fact, they often carry some of the deepest comfort. Gratitude does not need grand victories. It can bloom from one breath of cool air, one peaceful minute, one tiny kindness, one moment of relief. Jesus helps your heart notice this. He opens your eyes to the sacred tenderness hidden in ordinary life. There may have been moments today when you needed strength beyond what you thought you had, and yet somehow you kept going. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not cheerfully, maybe not with ease, but you kept going. That too is grace. Sometimes grace does not look bright or triumphant. Sometimes it looks like simply continuing. Sometimes it looks like one more patient answer, one more small step, one more breath taken while tired, one more act of faithfulness when no one is watching. Jesus sees those moments with compassion. He knows what it cost you, and we get. And it's FDN for being the hidden strength beneath your small endurance. You can thank him for carrying you farther than you realized. Perhaps there was a moment in the day when beauty touched you unexpectedly. Maybe a leaf moving in light. Maybe a sound of music from another room. Maybe the moon beginning to show itself before evening. Maybe the color of the sky fading. Maybe the quiet face of someone you love. Maybe the shape of a shadow on a wall. Beauty does not always shout. Often it simply appears, gentle and passing, asking only to be noticed. And when it is noticed, even briefly, it leaves a trace of peace. Tonight, let yourself remember beauty. Let yourself say thank you for every soft thing that visited your day. Thank you for color. Thank you for sound. Thank you for all the little signs that the world is still touched by God's goodness. As gratitude grows, you may notice that the heart begins to feel a little lighter, not because every burden has disappeared, but because gratitude changes the way burdens sit inside us. It opens a window. It lets fresh air into the tired places. It reminds us that we are not abandoned to the heaviest interpretation of our lives. There was more in this day than stress. There was more in this responsibility. There was more than responsibility. There was also kindness, breath, provision, beauty, endurance, care, and the quiet companionship of Jesus. Let your heart rest in that wider view now. Let gratitude expand the room inside you. Let it gently loosen what fear has tightened. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. Jesus is here with you. If you can, imagine walking slowly with Jesus through the memories of your day as though you're moving through a quiet garden at dusk. Neither of you are rushing. He does not pull you forward. He simply walks beside you. Here is that morning moment. Here is that difficult conversation. Here is that small joy. Here is that tired afternoon. Here is that hidden worry. Here is that unnoticed kindness. Here is that ordinary meal. Here is that sigh. Here is that smile. And with each memory, his presence remains the same, steady, warm, understanding, full of peace. He does not leave when the memory is hard. He does not disappear when the memory is imperfect. He remains. That is his love. That is his kindness. That is his way. Maybe you want to whisper your own thank you now, silently or softly in your heart. Thank you for getting me through today. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for the things I missed. Thank you for the things I enjoyed. Thank you for every small provision. Thank you for every unseen protection. Thank you for the people who helped me. Thank you for the moments I kept going. Thank you for mercy where I fell short. Thank you for not leaving me alone in my own thoughts tonight. Let your thankfulness be simple. It does not need to be elegant. It does not need to be long. Jesus receives even the smallest genuine gratitude like a precious offering. And now, if there are places where you need forgiveness, let them come quietly into view without fear. Maybe you were impatient. Maybe you judged too quickly. Maybe you closed your heart somewhere. Maybe you neglected what mattered. Maybe you carried an attitude that did not bring peace. You do not need to hide from Jesus in these things. He already knows, and His mercy is not thin. Let yourself confess softly in the safety of His presence. No drama, no self-punishment, no spiraling, just honesty, just surrender, just bringing your humanity into the light of His love, and receive the gentle relief of forgiveness. Receive the quiet washing of grace. Let shame leave its grip. Let mercy settle deeper than your self-accusation. Hear Him say to your heart with great gentleness, I know, I understand. Come closer, not farther away. Leave this with me. Rest in my mercy. Grow in my love. And because His voice is so calm, so unlike the sharp voices of fear, your heart begins to trust it. Forgiveness is not noisy tonight. It is like warm water over tired hands. It is like a clean breeze through a close room. It is like a soft bed after a long journey. It is like finally setting down a bag you forgot you were carrying. Let His mercy do its quiet work. Let it soothe the places where regret had settled. Let it remind you that you are loved as you are being made new. Now think of people who are part of your day. You do not have to think of many. Just let a few faces rise if they come naturally. You may feel gratitude for them. You may feel tenderness. You may feel concern. You may feel concern. You may feel unfinishedness. Jesus holds them too. You can place them into His care tonight. Those you love, those who helped you, those who weighed on your mind, those who hurt you a little, those you are missing, those who are struggling. You do not need to solve their stories before you sleep. You can simply entrust them. Jesus loves them even more deeply than you do. Let them rest in His hands. Let your love become prayer, and let your prayer become peace. Maybe one of the kindest things you can do for your heart tonight is to stop asking it to carry tomorrow already. Tomorrow is not here yet. It does not need to be lived now. The tasks of tomorrow have not been assigned to this breath. The worries of tomorrow do not belong in this moment of rest. Jesus will be there too when tomorrow comes. He will not fail to meet you there. So tonight you can stay here in the gentle boundary of the present moment. This bed, this breath, this quiet, this companionship, this mercy, this safety. Let the future remain where it belongs in God's keeping. Let your mind return softly from tomorrow to now. You are here. Jesus is here. That is enough for this moment. Feel how your body may already be changing beneath these slow thoughts. The forehead smoothing, the shoulders lowering, the belly softening, the hands becoming warm and still, the legs growing heavy, the eyelids wanting to rest, the breath becoming slower and deeper without effort. This is good. This is holy. This is the body receiving peace. Thank your body for carrying you through today. Thank your weary muscles. Thank your beating heart. Thank your lungs for every breath. Thank your feet for every step. Thank your hands for all they did. Your body too has been faithful in its own quiet way. Let it be blessed tonight with rest. Let it be released from effort. Let it know it is safe now. Perhaps you can imagine Jesus placing a gentle peace over your mind, the way one might draw a soft blanket over someone who is tired, not forcing sleep, not demanding silence, but covering you with calm. If thoughts still come, let them come underneath that peace. If memories still flicker, let them flicker beneath that peace. If worries still try to rise, let them rise into that peace and lose their sharpness there. His peace is not fragile. It is not easily broken by one restless thought. It remains. It holds. I am here, and you do not need to be afraid of the quiet anymore. Let those words rest over you like a soft covering in the night. Let them settle over your breathing, over your thoughts, over the small places in your heart that still feel tender. I am here. Jesus is here with you. He has not left. He will not leave. The room may be dark, the day may be done, your eyes may be heavy now, but His presence remains steady, calm, and full of peace. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. You can rest now. If a few thoughts still rise like little ripples on the surface of your mind, let them rise and fade without concern. You do not have to follow them. You do not have to answer them. You do not have to answer them. You do not have to organize them before sleep. Let them become quiet in their own time. Let them drift farther away. There is no pressure here. There is only this gentle invitation to rest under the care of Jesus. Inhale slowly, softly, easily. Exhale longer, letting go a little more. Inhale peace. Exhale the remains of the day. Inhale quiet. Exhale every need to keep holding yourself upright. You can sink now. You can rest now. There is something deeply tender about this hour, when the world asks less of you, and heaven seems to come nearer in the stillness. At the end of the day, when you no longer have the strength to impress anyone, when you no longer have energy for pretending, when you are simply yourself, tired and real and needing peace, Jesus is especially gentle. He does not step back from your weakness. He draws near to it. He does not wait for you to become more composed. He meets you in your softness, in your slowing, in your surrender. He is kind to the tired heart. He is gentle with the sleepy mind. He is faithful in the dark. Maybe now you can feel how the gratitude of this evening has changed the way the day rests inside you. What once felt crowded now feels quieter. What once felt tangled now feels looser. The heart that may have carried hidden pressure now feels more open, more spacious, more willing to trust. This is the quiet gift of remembering the day with Jesus. Not that every unanswered thing disappears, but that every unanswered thing becomes less alone. Not that every ache is instantly healed, but that every ache is brought into loving company. Not that life becomes simple all at once, but that your soul remembers where peace lives. Peace lives here, with Jesus, in this gentle hour. Perhaps there is still one part of the day that feels unfinished, like a sentence that never found its ending. It may be something you said, something you did not say, something you hoped for, something that disappointed you, something that remains uncertain. Let it be unfinished tonight. It does not need to become complete before you sleep. Not every story is meant to be resolved in one day. Some things need time. Some things need prayer. Some things need the quiet work of grace that happens when you are not even aware of it. Leave space for God to work while you rest. Leave room for mercy to keep moving while your eyes are closed. You can trust Him with unfinished things. Breathe slowly again. Let the breath be your little prayer. Inhale, Lord, you are here. Exhale, and I can rest. Inhale, Lord, you are near. Exhale, and I release the day. Inhale, your peace is enough. Exhale, I do not need to strive. You do not need to speak these words aloud. Let the breath say them for you. Let the body pray what the mind can no longer carry. Let the soul rest in what is simple and true. Jesus is here with you. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. You can rest now. Think of how many things you no longer need to carry through this night. You do not need to carry the face you presented to the world. You do not need to carry the pace you had to keep. You do not need to carry the tension in your shoulders or the self-consciousness in your thoughts. You do not need to carry the need to solve, improve, explain, defend, produce, respond, or prepare. All of that can wait outside the door of sleep. You are allowed to enter the quiet empty-handed. You are allowed to come as you are. You are allowed to rest as someone deeply loved, not because you achieved enough today, but because Jesus is with you. The hours of the day have already been gathered up behind you, like folded fabric, laid neatly away. Morning is no longer asking for your energy. Afternoon is no longer asking for your focus. Evening is no longer asking for your attention. All of it has passed gently into God's care. There is a tenderness in that thought. The day is not lost. It is held. The moments you remember and the moments you do not remember are equally known to Him. The prayers you spoke and the prayers you forgot to speak are equally heard. The weariness you noticed and the weariness you ignored are equally seen. Nothing was wasted in His sight. Nothing slipped past His mercy. If you feel sleepy already, let yourself drift while these words continue softly in the background of your heart. There is no need to listen closely now. There is no need to keep track of every sentence. Let the words become like a quiet stream beside you, steady and soothing. Let them carry only one simple message now. You are safe, you are loved, you can sleep. Jesus is here, calm and near, and the night is no longer empty. It is filled with His watchful peace. It is filled with His gentle care. It is filled with His quiet understanding. Sometimes the heart grows lighter, not because it has found all the answers, but because it has finally found a place to stop asking so hard. Tonight that place is here, in the presence of Jesus. You can stop searching so intensely for meaning in every hard thing. You can stop turning every memory over and over in your mind. You can stop wondering whether you should have done more, said more, been more. For this moment, just let yourself be held. Let love be enough for tonight. Let mercy be enough for tonight. Let gratitude be enough for tonight. Let peace be enough for tonight. Let peace be enough for tonight. You can return to the larger questions another day if needed. Tonight you may rest. If the body feels heavy now, that is good. Let it grow heavier. Let it sink down with trust. Let the mattress hold you. Let the blanket warm you. Let the pillow support you. These simple things too are small forms of care. Thank you for support beneath me. Thank you for warmth around me. Thank you for a place to lie down. Thank you for this chance to stop. Let gratitude touch even these ordinary comforts. Let the soul become childlike in the best way, able to receive simple goodness without embarrassment, able to be comforted by small mercies, able to be quiet in the dark because someone kind is near. Perhaps now you can imagine Jesus simply sitting beside your bed in silence, not watching in a way that makes you self-conscious, but watching with the tenderness of perfect love. There is no tension in His face. There is no impatience in His posture. He is not waiting for you to say something wise. He is only present. He is here as peace. He is here as safety. He is here as the deep, unshakable reminder that you do not have to make it through the night alone. His presence is enough to quiet what is restless. His nearness is enough to soften what is afraid. His love is enough to let the heart sleep. If you want, you can let your gratitude become even more like a whisper. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for carrying me through another day. Thank you for every little kindness. Thank you for the things that went well. Thank you for helping me with the things that were hard. Thank you for not leaving me in my weariness. Thank you for being with me now. Thank you for peace. Thank you for rest. Thank you for your presence. The repetition is gentle. The rhythm is soft. It is all right if the words blur. It is all right if your mind begins to drift away from them. Gratitude can continue even as sleep comes close. There may have been moments today when you forgot your own worth, moments when you measured yourself too harshly, moments when you felt small in a painful way, moments when your inner voice was not kind. Let the night correct that gently. You are not measured tonight by your productivity. You are not measured tonight by your mistakes. You are not measured tonight by whether others understood you. You are seen as beloved. You are seen as held. You are seen as one for whom Jesus stays close. Let that be the truest thing about you now. Not what you completed, not what you lacked, not what you feared, but this: you are loved in the presence of Christ. The quiet deepens. The sentences inside you grow slower. The heart no longer races to keep up with the day. It begins to rest in slower truths. God was with me. God is with me. God is with me. God will be with me. I am held. I am known. I am forgiven. I am not alone. The day is over. The night is gentle. My body can rest. My thoughts can settle. My soul can sleep in peace. These truths do not need to be shouted. They only need to be repeated slowly enough that the heart can lean against them. Let your inner world lean against them now, the way a tired traveler leans against a doorway and knows he has finally come home. If there is any fear of the night itself, any uneasiness about darkness, silence, solitude, or sleep, bring that quietly to Jesus too. He does not dismiss fear. He soothes it. He does not shame your nervous system for being alert. He comforts it. He does not turn away from anxious habits. He stays near until safety can be felt again. So, if part of you still listens for danger, let Jesus speak peace to that part. You are safe tonight. The dark is not empty. The silence is not abandonment. The night is not a place where you are forgotten. I am here. I am here. I am here. Let that be the song over the hours ahead. You can imagine the whole room filled with a soft and holy peace. Not bright, not overwhelming, just enough to make the air itself feel calm. Every corner of the room is quiet. Every shadow is gentle. Every sound is softened. Jesus is here, and his presence changes the atmosphere. Where tension had lingered, peace now rests. Where worry had moved around the room in invisible circles, stillness now settles. Where loneliness might have tried to whisper, companionship now remains. The room is held in grace. You are held in grace. Even the time while you sleep will be held in grace. As your mind grows more drowsy, let the details of the day fade even further. You have already thanked God for what mattered. You have already released what was heavy. You have already opened your heart to peace. Now there is no need to think in clear lines anymore. Let thoughts become softer. Let them blur into simple feelings of safety, comfort, gratitude, and rest. You do not need one more insight. You do not need one more reflection. You do not need to do bedtime perfectly. You only need to let yourself be cared for. Jesus is here with you. You are safe tonight. You can sleep now. Maybe somewhere in your memory there was one especially gentle moment today that you want to hold lightly before sleep. A breeze, a smile, a quiet room, a soft song, a kind message, a little relief, a patch of sunlight, a simple meal, a pause. Let that moment be like a small lantern in your heart, not to keep you awake, but to warm you as you drift. Thank you for that small goodness. Thank you for that little mercy. Thank you for that little tender place in the day. There was goodness in this day. There was grace in this day. There was enough for the heart to say thank you before sleep. And if the day felt difficult overall, if gratitude came more slowly tonight, if your heart had to search harder for soft things to hold on to, let that be all right too. Gratitude is not less real, because it arrived quietly. Sometimes the deepest gratitude is simply this: I made it here. I am still held. Jesus is still near. Even in a hard day, these are not small things. They are holy things. They are life-giving things. They are life-giving things. They are enough to rest on. So if that is all your heart can manage tonight, let it be enough. Thank you that I made it here. Thank you that you stayed near. Thank you that I can rest now. The love of Jesus in this moment is not dramatic. It is not loud. It is not trying to impress you. It is calm, like a steady flame that does not flicker with every passing draft. It is faithful, like the quiet arrival of dawn, certain even before it appears. It is tender, like the way a blanket is gently drawn higher over a sleeping child. This is how he is with you now, gentle, faithful, near. You can trust this kind of love. You can let your breathing slow under it. You can let your mind loosen under it. You can let sleep come under it. Perhaps you no longer want many words. Perhaps your heart wants only repetition now, only the simple phrases that can carry you the rest of the way into sleep. Then receive them slowly, one by one, as though Jesus himself is speaking them over you in the quiet. You are safe tonight. You are not alone. Jesus is here with you. You can rest now. The day is over. You do not have to carry it anymore. You are held in love. You are covered in peace. You can let go. You can grow still. You can sleep now. Let those phrases move through you gently, not as commands, but as comforts, not as tasks, but as permissions. You are allowed to rest this deeply. You are allowed to release the day this completely. You are allowed to become quiet enough for sleep. Your heart may now feel like a lake after the wind has gone down, the surface settling, the ripples growing fewer, the water reflecting only stillness. Let it be so. Let the mind be like a sky after sunset, not empty, but calm, holding quiet stars. Let the body be like the earth at night, still, supported, no longer reaching upward in effort. Everything in you may rest. Everything in you may become quiet. Everything in you may breathe slowly under the watch of Jesus. If sleep has not fully arrived yet, there is still no need to hurry. Rest itself is a gift. Lying here peacefully is already good. Let the pressure to sleep disappear as well. You do not need to force it. You do not need to monitor it. You do not need to notice how close or far it feels. Just keep resting in the presence of Jesus. Sleep will come when it comes, and until then, you are still safe. Until then, you are still held. Until then, you are still at peace. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing needs fixing in this moment. You are simply resting, and that is enough. Sometimes the most healing thing at the end of the day is not a great revelation, but a gentle returning to what is always true. Jesus loves you. Jesus is near you. Jesus understands your tiredness. Jesus welcomes your gratitude. Jesus receives your burdens. Jesus forgives your failures. Jesus watches over your sleep. These truths do not change with your mood. They do not fade because of your uncertainty. They do not weaken because you are tired. They remain steady and strong and soft enough for the weary soul to rest against. Return to them now. Return as often as needed. Return without shame. Return like someone coming home. There is a holiness in becoming quiet enough to notice how much you are already being carried. Your heart beats without your command. Your breath continues without your effort. Night comes without your arranging it. Sleep approaches without your building it. Grace has surrounded you in ways you did not manage and could not earn. Even now, you are being sustained by love beyond your own strength. Let that realization become restful, not overwhelming. You do not have to hold yourself together. God is holding you together. You do not have to keep yourself safe alone. God is keeping watch. You do not have to generate peace from within yourself. Peace is being given. Maybe now you can imagine your thoughts as little lanterns being dimmed one by one, not by force, but by the gentleness of sleep. This thought can go dark now. This worry can go dark now. This memory can soften now. This question can wait now. One by one, the mind becomes less bright, less busy, less occupied. And in the softer dark, the presence of Jesus becomes easier to feel, not because he grew nearer, but because everything else became quiet enough for you to notice him. He has been here all along. He will remain as the last thought fades and the first dream begins. Let the body grow so heavy now that it almost feels as if the bed is breathing with you, lifting and lowering, supporting every part. No need to hold your shoulders. No need to brace your stomach. No need to tighten your hands. No need to watch the door of your thoughts. Rest. Rest deeper. Rest more completely. Each part of you can say yes to peace. Each part of you can receive this quiet safety. Each part of you can be blessed by the stillness of this night. Jesus may speak again in only the simplest way. Peace, be still. And it is not only the sea that listens. Your mind listens. Your breathing listens. Your heart listens. Your whole tired body listens. Peace, be still. Not forced stillness. Not frightened stillness. Peaceful stillness. Gentle stillness. Beloved stillness. The kind of stillness that knows it does not need to be ready for anything right now. The kind of stillness that knows it can sleep under the care of God. If tomorrow's been trying to knock at the edges of your mind, let it remain outside. Tomorrow will have its own mercy. Tomorrow will have its own strength. Tomorrow will have its own guidance. Jesus will be there too. You do not need to borrow tomorrow's concerns tonight. You do not need to carry them into sleep. Let tomorrow stay with God. Tonight belongs to rest. Tonight belongs to gratitude. Tonight belongs to the quiet companionship of Jesus. Stay here, breathe here, sleep here. And now the gratitude may become almost wordless. Just a warm sense inside you that life, for all its difficulty and mystery, is still full of gifts. Small gifts, hidden gifts, enough grace for this day, enough love for this night, enough peace for this moment, enough mercy for your tired heart, enough safety for your sleeping body, enough nearness from Jesus to let you go all the way down into deep rest. Let that warm sense remain like a soft ember in the dark, steady and comforting. Maybe there is a childlike part of your soul that has longed all day just to hear someone say, "It is all right now, you can stop." If so, hear Jesus saying it gently. It is all right now, you can stop. The striving can stop, the worrying can stop, the ringing can stop, the replaying can stop, the defending can stop, the defending can stop. It is all right now, you can stop. You can close your eyes, you can rest, you can sleep knowing you are cared for. Let those words go where they are needed most. There is no loneliness in this room now. There is quiet, yes. There is darkness, yes. There is darkness, yes. But not loneliness. Jesus is here. His presence fills what emptiness used to occupy. His peace fills what fear used to tighten. His love fills what weariness could not soothe. The room is not empty because he is here. The night is not empty because he is here. The night is not empty because he is here. Your sleep will not be empty because he is here. Let that truth become deep and steady inside you. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will not be alone. You will not be alone through the night. Let your jaw relax again. Let the tongue rest gently. Let the eyes sink deeper behind closed lids. Let the forehead smooth. Let the neck be supported. Let the shoulders sink farther down. Let the hands rest without purpose. Let the chest rise and fall softly. Let the belly be loose. Let the hips be heavy. Let the legs be warm and still. Let the feet grow quiet. This body has carried you all day. Now bless it with stillness. Bless it with release. Bless it with release. Bless it with sleep. Jesus, hold this body in peace tonight. Perhaps now the words themselves are growing sleepy, becoming slower, simpler, quieter. That is all right. Let everything become slower. Let every sentence lengthen into calm. Let every pause widen into rest. Let the quiet in between the words do as much healing as the words themselves. Jesus is in the pauses too. Jesus is in the spaces too. Jesus is in the silence between breaths, in the stillness between thoughts, in the gentle dimness between one waking moment and the next. You do not have to stay fully awake for His presence to remain. He keeps watch even while you drift. There may be a soft smile somewhere in your soul now, not necessarily on your face, but deep inside, a quiet smile of relief. The day is over. I made it through. I am safe. Jesus is here. I can sleep. Let that soft relief spread through you. Let it loosen even the last hidden knots. Let it carry you deeper into comfort. Relief itself can be holy when it comes from surrender. Relief itself can be a prayer. Relief itself can be a gratitude. Thank you that I do not have to hold on anymore. Thank you that I can sleep in peace. If you wake later in the night, this peace will still be here. If you open your eyes to darkness again, Jesus will still be here. If a thought returns, you can return to these same soft truths. You are safe. You are not alone. Jesus is here. You can rest now. But for now, you do not need to think ahead to waking. For now, you can simply drift. For now, you can simply drift. For now, you can let go. For now, you can allow sleep to take you with gentleness. The heart is quiet now. The mind is softer now. The body is resting now. The day feels complete now. Nothing feels as heavy as it did before. Nothing feels as heavy as it did before. Nothing feels as sharp as it did before. Everything has been laid before Jesus, and He has received it with peace. That is enough, more than enough. Let yourself feel content in that. Rest now